What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. D here. Gonna bring you a little message about that missing piece we talked about confidence.
It's time to Ink Positive. Tips and insight from the Tattoo VO.
Look, guys, I know it's not always easy to approach a gig or any situation you're in with the utmost confidence. Trust me, as someone who grew up with a disability, who was picked on basically my entire childhood and even through my adulthood. But practice makes perfect. And now, wherever I walk into a room or go into a situation, whether it's a live directed session with a client or just doing an audition, I roll in with the utmost confidence. Why? Because I've trained myself to believe that I belong. And you can too. No, I'm not sitting here trying to like preach an infomercial to you or anything, but this is something that's so vitally important in everything we do in life and in business, right? And it's where I talk to a lot of voice talents, especially that struggle with this, where they say, as soon as they crack the mic, they tense up and they're not really sure. And I mean, I understand that if you're going into a studio to do a recording for a client, which hopefully you're not doing that right now because we're supposed to be working from home. But, when you've got that person kind of looking over your shoulder, if you will, yeah, I get that. But if you're cracking your mic in your own studio at home and you're struggling with that, then you really need to work on it. All right. So here's some ideas. Know your script. Preparation is a big key to confidence. When I used to get up on stage and perform in front of hundreds, sometimes thousands of people, I knew I was going to do a good job because we had rehearsed. I had learned what I needed to learn. I knew what I was going to do before I did it. It almost became second nature, like a muscle memory, if you will. So be prepared. That is one of the keys to being confident in any situation. If you don't really know what you're doing, yeah, of course you're going to lack confidence and you're going to fumble around and be like, derp. The other thing, too, it's just find yourself, put yourself in a mental state where you do feel confident. Like, what are you really good at? What do you pride yourself in? Or where do you find yourself in a situation where you just feel like you always kill it? Think about that, get into that mindset, and then attack whatever you're about to attack. And it'll take some practice, it'll take some work. But if you are mindful of doing this on a day to day basis, next thing you know, you'll be crushing it on a regular basis. Look at me. I hated doing videos. I was terrified of doing these videos. You can go back to like my first videos from like 2 years ago, and it's probably terrible. The point is, the more you do something, the more prepared you are, the more confident you will be. Just a quick reminder here from your friendly neighborhood tattoo VO, and I hope that this helps you to continue to shine.